Hey folks, hey, I'm Leanne from Crudely Made, where progress is a process. And today is an Add Pink and Stir day. For those of you that are new here, which probably most of you are, I don't have that many subscribers. Add Pink and Stir is my letterpress stationery brand. So today we're talking about Pinterest as it relates to Add Pink and Stir. Pinterest used to be my biggest traffic source, and now all that traffic has basically tanked. I haven't been pinning consistently. I don't have any pin strategy. So my Pinterest account needs to be revived. If you're new to Pinterest, this may not be the video for you. I won't be discussing any Pinterest business account setup. This video assumes that you know about Pinterest business accounts, or you have a Pinterest business account set up. You might be having the same challenge that I'm having, or a similar challenge. I'll assume that you're already familiar with Pinterest and the terminology, so I'm just going to be running my mouth through this video. I'm basically cleaning up my Pinterest account. I'm going to be creating a Pinterest strategy sometime later, so that will be another video. Now, let's see if I can fix my Pinterest account. I did what anyone else would do, and I watched a bunch of guru videos. I also spent a bit of time doing some research to find accounts that had pretty high monthly impressions. If you go to Pinterest and you go to folks' business accounts, you'll see the monthly impressions. I don't know if that's on the personal accounts, but I know it's on business accounts. You'll see monthly impressions there, and I think it's like an average monthly impressions. I spent time looking for those accounts to take a look at their layout, see what they could be doing that I might not be doing, especially with their boards. After doing my research, I decided to do 3 things. One of the first things I did was address my verified merchant status. Over the last several months, I found that I was having a lot of issues with the verified merchant status. So I decided to fix it. That was certainly long overdue. So one of the things I did to fix it was my shop is on Shopify. So I reinstalled the Pinterest Shopify app. That allowed me to kind of start fresh with the Pinterest tag and all that. I reinstalled the Pinterest Shopify app, took care of any errors that I was having with my tag, with my Pinterest tag. I had an issue with my catalog, all that stuff. That was the first thing I took care of. Got that done, and now my verified merchant status is complete, approved, and should be good to go. Another thing that I did was change my profile image and my cover image. I changed my profile image from my logo to my face before and after. You can see the change was very slight. Another thing that I did was clean up my boards. In the research I mentioned earlier, I saw that lots of folks that had fairly high monthly impression numbers also had a more simplified approach to their boards than I did. So I made some decisions to clean my boards up and simplify my board titles. Of course, still focused on keywords, because that's a thing, Pinterest keywords. So part of that cleanup meant archiving lots of the boards that I already had. I would say probably about 90% of those boards. But before I archived those boards, in my overall stats, I took a look at the pins that had the highest impressions and clicks and outside clicks. Also, in each board that I was getting ready to archive, in those boards, what pins had high impressions. If the pins had more than 1,000 impressions, I repinned those pins to the newly created boards that were appropriate. And in some cases, I even edited the pin titles, the pin descriptions to match the board that it was getting repinned to. With the new boards that I created, I made sure that I was using Pinterest keywords in the title and in the description. And for the bonus, I'm going to pin consistently, because consistency is key. Consistency is key across all platforms. I won't say social media platforms because we know Pinterest is not social media. Pinterest is a visual search platform, not social media. Ask the folks at Pinterest, see what they say. Anyway, the plan is to pin once a day, every other day. So that should be about 3 to 4 pins a week, depending on the week. I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but I really cannot commit to more than that. And I think to maintain the consistency, I need to commit to something that is realistic for me. And especially because I'm going to try to make some of those pins video pins. According to the gurus, video pins seem to do better on Pinterest. So I am going to try out more video pins. I've had real success with video pins on Pinterest before. When they were idea pins, now they're back to video pins. So let's recap. I am trying to fix what I believe to be a broken Pinterest account. I have made 3 changes to my account. First thing I did was change my cover and profile image. The next thing I did was rectify any issues I had with my verified merchant status. The third thing I did was clean up my boards. I archived most of the old boards and created new ones with keyword-rich titles and descriptions. Pinterest keyword-rich titles and descriptions. And then I am going to, this is not something I did, it's something I will do as part of this process. I am going to pin consistently. 1 pin every other day. Some of those pins I'm going to make video pins. Like I said earlier, these are simple changes. I don't have a strategy yet. I want to create a strategy because I want to explore Pinterest ads in the future. But these are simple changes. How do I figure out if these changes were successful? I have to measure it. I am making a commitment to, once I start pinning, checking in at the 30, 60, and 90 day marks to see what changes have happened, if traffic has increased, if traffic to the site has increased, and I'll make videos, so be sure to check in for those 30, 60, and 90 day videos. This was a totally surface level video, clearly. And if there's anything that you want me to dive a little bit deeper into in terms of what I learned and what I did, leave a comment below and I will create a video to let you know what I did. As always, thanks for spending the time. Like, subscribe, and check out some more videos.